Doubling down in a new interview, members of the Uhuru organization tell Fox 13 they don't believe they did anything wrong in working with a Russian national. The allegations became public on Friday after an indictment was unsealed, accusing Alexander Ionov of using members of U.S. political organizations as foreign agents of Russia. Fox 13's Josh Cassio takes us through the investigation.
It just seems like a bad idea, plain and simple. It seems like a bad idea to work with Russia.
Well, it's two different worldviews at play here.
That's Chimarenga Waller, a national director with the Uhuru movement in St. Pete. On Friday, their hall was raided by the FBI following allegations of political collusion with Russian national Alexander Ionov. A federal indictment of Ionov claims he engaged in a campaign to fund and influence U.S. politics and sow discord surrounding elections and the government. The indictment lists at least 4 unindicted co-conspirators from the Uhurus, one of which appears to be Jesse Neville, who ran as the Uhuru candidate in the 2017 St. Pete mayor's race. The indictment mentions Russian involvement in the 2019 city council race as well.
Do you think it's fair for other voters in St. Pete to now have to be concerned that a foreign adversary is meddling in U.S. elections?
Well, if they weren't concerned that there are more than 400 bills all over this country about suppressing black votes, they're not concerned about that. They shouldn't be concerned about what we were doing in an election in 2017.
You don't think it's comparing a little bit apples to oranges there?
No.
The Uhuru's distrust of the U.S. government and political system likely made them an ideal target for Russia. U.S. intelligence says Russia's goal for years has been to weaken the United States through various influence campaigns ranging from the highest levels of government to the lowest.
There are many different efforts on many different levels by Russian operatives to try to influence American opinion in Russia's advantage, and also to try to sow discord and debate within the United States that Russia thinks may try to tear it apart.
But maybe the Russians cared more about sowing discord and getting people riled up and angry with each other, more so than they cared about who won the election or even reparations. They just cared about sowing discord. Do you agree with that?
I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to sow discord or not. Black people as a colonized people in this country have never been united with colonialism.
Waller says the Uhurus aren't concerned about any potential charges stemming from the ongoing FBI investigation. He says the feds did seize a phone and laptop belonging to Akili Anai, who was a candidate for St. Petersburg City Council in 2019 and was allegedly supported financially by Ionov. Waller says the group has no regrets.
Do you think Russia really cared about what you guys are fighting for?
I think Russia is fighting in their interest. Sometimes they would take positions, I'm sure, that coincide with our positions.
Okay.
Sometimes they won't.
Is it sometimes the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
So I've heard.
Now, all of this is causing concern among local elections officials here in Pinellas County. They worry this kind of news could ultimately deter some people from voting. Today, they assured us the election system itself is safe and secure. In fact, later this week, they'll be testing the voting machines to ensure they are working properly. Josh Cassio, Fox 13 News.